What if I told you that the secret to happiness isn't about gaining more, achieving more, or controlling more, but simply about caring less? Not caring less about life itself, but caring less about the noise, the judgment, the expectations that weigh you down. The less you care about what doesn't matter, the more energy you'll have for what does. And that is where true freedom begins. Psychologists call this cognitive reframing, the ability to change the lens through which you see the world. Studies from the field of positive psychology show that people who detach from unnecessary stressors experience lower cortisol levels and higher life satisfaction. In a study published in the Journal of Happiness Studies, researchers found that individuals who restructured their thoughts, who cared less about external validation, reported a 40% increase in daily life satisfaction compared to those who constantly sought approval. This isn't laziness, this is power. It's cognitive reprogramming. You are choosing where to place your mental energy. Here's the Stoic algorithmic pathway to caring less. Identify the trigger. Ask yourself, why am I upset? Is this in my control? Reframe the thought. If it's not in your control, detach. Replace the thought with, this does not belong to me. Redirect your focus. Channel energy only into what you can influence. Your effort, your response, your growth. Anchor with logic. Remind yourself, temporary opinions don't define permanent value. Act decisively. Once reframed, take one small action toward your goal, proving to yourself that you're in charge. This is cognitive restructuring in action. It's not suppressing emotion, it's reprogramming your internal dialogue. When you fail to adopt this mindset, life becomes a prison. You care about every comment, every opinion, every failure. You become reactive, drained, and controlled by others. But when you care less about noise, you become grounded. Stress drops, confidence rises. You stand like a mountain, firm, unshaken, calm, and people respect those who cannot be rattled. Let's apply this in daily life relationships. Imagine Sarah. She constantly worries if her friends secretly dislike her. Every text message feels like judgment. But when Sarah reframes, when she stops caring about imagined criticism, she becomes lighter, more authentic, and people are drawn to her realness. Work and career John always fears his boss's approval. He burns out chasing recognition. But once John learns to focus only on what's in his control, his effort, his craft, his stress plummets, his performance improves, and ironically, respect follows naturally. Sports athletes who obsess about the crowd's reaction choke under pressure, but when they detach and care only about the game itself, they enter flow state, the highest level of performance proven by neuroscience to optimize focus and execution. Business entrepreneurs who fear every opinion never innovate, but those who detach from critics and instead follow their vision logically create breakthroughs. Think of the eagle. It doesn't flap wildly like smaller birds. It soars above storms. Or the lion. It doesn't panic when the jungle grows loud. It knows who it is. Ancient Stoics like Epictetus taught, some things are up to us and some are not. Eastern philosophers echoed this detachment is not indifference, it's clarity. When you embody the eagle or the lion, you care less about the chaos and more about your direction. That's when you rise above. Here's a mantra you can adopt today. Not mine to carry, not mine to fear, not mine to control. Repeat it whenever you feel overwhelmed. It instantly cuts off the chain reaction of negative thoughts. Daily practice. Morning, write down 3 things you refuse to care about today. Midday, when stressed, pause and ask, is this within my control? Evening, journal 1 thing you cared less about that freed your energy. Small steps, repeated daily, rewire your brain. Neuroplasticity research proves that new thought patterns, practiced consistently, form new neural pathways within weeks. The less you care about the meaningless, the more you rise into the meaningful. Like the wolf, you walk your own path. Like the eagle, you rise above storms. Like the Stoic, you control your mind, not the world. So today, choose freedom. Choose to care less and live more. If this message resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Click like if you're ready to release what doesn't serve you. Subscribe to join a community that chooses growth, resilience, and freedom. And share this video with someone who needs to hear the less you care, the happier you'll be.